Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, punters of all ages, we welcome you to another wheel-to-wheel Hotlap. This week we're at High Speed Ring, which is an original track in Gran Turismo going all the way back to the first game. So all of our drivers should be well familiar with this track. And joining us this week is Scooter82. Welcome, Scooter.
Yeah, cheers. G'day, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. And Scooter's going to talk us around the track. He's driving the Evo Group 4, which is a four-wheel drive car, Scooter. Is that right?
Yep, sure is.
So hopefully you'll be praying and hoping on a bit of rain this weekend to take full advantage of that four-wheel drive capability, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we'll go back to the start of this lap and we'll just get you to talk us through how to go fast.
Cool, so yeah, this is High Speed Ring, a classic GT staple. This track's actually probably older than I am. So here we are in turn one, very long sweeping left, not really much to think about, you just keep it flat. So through there and near at the top of fifth gear, this car in gets 5 actually. Into the probably most difficult corner on the circuit, turn 2, we like to stay as wide as possible, try back at 50 metre board, try to use as much of the banking as we can, get on the throttle early. And across the bridge I was to turns 3 and 4 for a wider entry, so you got a bit loose there. But try to set late apex as late as possible to carry as much speed into 4. And again, long sweeping turn, you want to get on the power as early as possible, but not too early, don't want to run wide and clip the wall there as you come through the tunnel. Coming up to the last 2 corners, turn 5, not really much, just easing the way into turn 6, another big bank turn, keeps it flat, stay high, use the banking as much as you can. Just easing the steering back out straight onto the main straight, and that just on the way down to the start finish line, and that's a lap of High Speed Ring.
Well, that is a lap of High Speed Ring there. So not a lot as far as technical driving on this track. So talk us about your setup here, Scooter. What things did you change and what things worked and what things didn't?
I'm still learning the basics of setup. I've made some changes. I started with the default setup and went from there, of course, just making simple adjustments at a time to see what would work. I initially thought that lowering the downforce and perhaps kind of would help a bit, and I think it has, but I think I'm still playing, especially with having the LSD being able to adjust both the front and the rear, having power being sent to both axles, so there's a lot to learn and still figure out, but I think that I've made some improvements, but it could be to the default setup, but if it's enough to get me near the front of the top group, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, slipstreaming is certainly going to be critical at this track. Probably getting to a good slipstream position is going to be more important than having the ideal setup. So really would come down to driving and positioning more than anything. So, Scooter, we appreciate you taking your time with us this week and talking us through High Speed Ring in that mighty Evo Lancer. Certainly be a car to watch out for this week, particularly if we do get a bit of water. And, Scooter, you're Division 1 this season, is that right?
Yep, I am.
Yep. All right, so Scooter is certainly one of the fastest guys in wheel-to-wheel, and if anyone's been keeping an eye on the wheel-to-wheel lap times, you'll see that wheel-to-wheel drivers are amongst the fastest in the world. So if you're looking to get into sim racing, look up Wheel-to-Wheel Racing League on Facebook, YouTube and Discord. And until next week, punters, keep the wheels straight and in between the lines.